everybody, Anthony Alfredo here, bringing you episode 7 of Beyond the Helmet. This one's going to be a little bit different. It's not a daily vlog or anything. I've been doing that for every single episode so far, and I know when I started the series I intended on doing a couple different things, and that's what I'm starting to do with this episode. So by the end of this, I want you to let me know in the comments below if you like this or what other idea you have for making the Beyond the Helmet series a little bit different and not always just a series of vlogs. Or I mean, maybe they can be vlogs, but not just full daily vlogs, maybe vlogs of specific events or anything like that. So just let me know your thoughts on that, and I'll get right into the video. Since the series is called Beyond the Helmet, I really just wanted to go in depth today about what I do completely aside from racing. Like, not include anything about racing, just who I am away from the racetrack and the things I'm interested in, my hobbies and what I do, because I know a lot of you have been asking me about that and are curious as to what things I do. Maybe you don't know. That light's flickering. That's weird. But anyways, maybe there's some things you don't know about me or that you'd like to know. So I figured I'd share some of those things with you so that you know a little bit more about me, what I do outside of racing, and I hope it's interesting. So pretty much before I raced, I did everything. Like, I still have my hands dabbled in a little bit of everything, but I literally, everything was a hobby of mine, from snowboarding, skateboarding, wakeboarding, riding four-wheelers, dirt biking, snowmobiling, playing sports, which I actually played lacrosse, basketball, and football all at one time, and then eventually I just stuck with lacrosse all year round and played it all 4 seasons before racing started up. Obviously, where I've gotten in my career so far limits my schedule with what I'm able to do, not to mention I'm in college now, so I'd say some of my favorite hobbies I still like to do are snowmobile and go snowboarding, which I'm usually able to do since I go home for Christmas break or winter break from college, and it's the off season for racing, so I'm able to do a couple of those things, the winter sports. And in the summer, if I could ever get on the lake, I like to go wakeboarding, and I try to ride my skateboard around once in a while and try to do some tricks because I'm trying to catch back up. It's been a while since I've been able to spend a lot of time on that. But other than that, I'd say the 2 main things right now, besides obviously school and racing that take up most of my time, is I play video games almost every night. I love video games. I always have. I'm a big gamer, and I live stream it all on Twitch if you didn't already know that, so you can check the link out in the description. And obviously YouTube's becoming a pretty sweet hobby. I don't know if I want to call it a hobby. I'm not really sure what to define it as, but I enjoy making videos for you all and sharing things about my life and kind of just taking you along for the ride on this awesome journey we're on. So it is a little bit racing based, but I still do stuff completely outside of that, and it's been really cool, and I enjoy that a lot as well. I've gotten really into weightlifting in the past couple of years, or probably in the past year specifically, but I obviously train heavily for racing, and if I didn't race, I'd still train as much as I do just because I really enjoy it, and it's really fun, specifically weightlifting, and that's what I've come to really enjoy. So weightlifting and video games are something I do on top of the racing and school schedule pretty much every day. And other than that, like I said, I'm a college student. I study engineering. That's my major. So that's something that really interests me, and I enjoy learning about engineering in general, like the basics of it, not to mention building and construction specifically, even some mechanical engineering. All things tech interest me. I built my own PC when I was in 7th grade, so that was pretty cool, and it's neat to be able to say that. I've just always enjoyed those kinds of things, and I'm really big into sneakers. I'm sure you guys have seen my sneaker collection. I post it on my Instagram story all the time, which I do kicks of the day on my Instagram story, usually what I'm rocking every day. And I plan on doing a sneaker collection video for you guys here on YouTube, because I haven't done that yet. I have done a few sneaker unboxings, but not a full sneaker collection or to date what I have so far. Business is another interest of mine, as well as entrepreneurship. I have a significant interest in owning and operating my own business. I'm really into entrepreneurship. Although I haven't started my own company or released any new product that I'm selling on my own yet, I definitely enjoy researching things or coming up with ideas of things I would like to in the future. It's definitely a goal of mine to create some sort of product and release it to the public, and whether it's something completely new or just innovative as far as improving something that's already in existence. Which brings me back to the business owner side of things, and obviously the engineering in order to help make that happen, because I think it'd be really cool to do everything on my own as far as designing it, manufacturing it, starting a company to sell the product, and that all ties into entrepreneurship. One of my biggest interests is esports. Video games have gotten really popular, and there's competitive esports events around the world now, which is so cool to see, because I remember growing up playing video games. It was just kind of for fun, but I was always like addicted to it, or I wouldn't say addicted, I just really enjoyed playing, so I played a lot. And to see what the industry has become today is really cool, and I definitely want to stay involved in that, not only as a content creator on YouTube and Twitch by streaming regularly, but obviously getting involved somehow, hopefully soon someday. Overall, I pretty much mentioned all the hobbies and activities I like to participate in regularly, but one of the biggest things for me is just staying occupied. I love the grind and the hustle each and every day, getting stuff done, and it's all of those things combined. Like, not only just leisure activities or going out to have fun, but being productive, just that grind of working such long days and not sleeping a whole lot. I just love the process, and someone I kind of relate myself to is Gary Vaynerchuk, and honestly my dad, I get that from the most, but Gary Vaynerchuk on social media always talks about the hustle and the grind he puts in as an entrepreneur, and how he dedicates so much time to it, not because he necessarily has to or he feels obligated to, but because he loves it and that's what he likes to do. And I honestly love just doing something at all times. I don't really like to sit around, and if I ever do, I feel guilty afterwards, even if it's just for an hour or two. I usually kind of go to bed around the same time, but some nights I just have a ton of energy and I'll stay up super late just working on new things. And by new things, I'm talking apparel for you guys that will be released soon, ideas for videos to put out and upload to YouTube for you all, new games to stream on Twitch, obviously anything racing. I do a lot of work on the marketing side, obviously to develop race relationships with any brands that I'm an advocate of. So I'm a very busy guy, or kid I should say, but I dedicate a lot of time to school and racing. So this video, I kind of explained a lot of the things I like to do in my free time, but don't get me wrong, all those things are fun and enjoyable, but I don't get to do them as much as you may think. So there's not a whole lot of time to dedicate towards that because of racing and school, but I kind of want to do something aside from racing and just let you know my interests and what I find enjoyable on my free time. So I thought that'd be interesting for you guys, and while making this video, it honestly made me consider creating a Draw My Life video, which were very popular on YouTube a while back. It was trending for quite a while, and I'm not sure if any of you have seen any of them, but it's basically where you have a whiteboard and you just draw out little situations in your life and tell your whole life story up until a certain point, which basically would be the present time. I think that'd be a really cool video to make, especially because I could talk about my racing journey, but honestly way before that, since I didn't start racing until about 5 years ago, so there's a lot to be told. Rather than just sitting here and talking to you like this, it's a little bit more entertaining, a little bit interesting, and could be pretty cool. So let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see a video like that. And last but not least, I have all my social medias linked in the description. Like I said, I stream all my videos and games on Twitch, as that's one of my favorite activities to do. But definitely follow my Instagram, because out of all my social medias, that's where I post the most about my interests, and I post pictures of my sneakers, or obviously racing stuff, but also things with college, and I put a lot of stuff on my story. So there's a lot of interesting content I put on there. It's unique and a little bit more about my personal life and who I am away from the racetrack, not strictly all my racing stuff like some of my social medias are dedicated to. I hope you all enjoyed the video. A little bit different. Let me know in the comments if you have any ideas for me. Leave a like if you haven't already, and please subscribe if you're new. I appreciate all of your support. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.